Hey everybody, this is Cam Wisdom and I am back. Yeah, and I shouldn't say I'm back actually. I should say I'm more of reacting to what I saw about a day or so ago, and that was the season finale of Samurai Jack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little season recap. Mainly it's going to be about the last episode. I'll maybe add little bits and pieces of the season and how I thought of this final season. And also I'll give a little character analysis of Samurai Jack. So I'm going to put it all in one video for you guys. So let's get into it. So season 5, it was a little darker of a season, I must say. It was a very not as kidly approach, I should say, but it had some kid moments in there and still gave us some of that nostalgia and how the old Samurai Jack was. But I also saw a lot of just a different approach and a different aspect of what they were going for. I saw a lot of darkness and a lot of darker tones of this season, at least definitely more so in the beginning, but even in a couple of other episodes with Ashi getting tortured and all that other stuff that happened. So I guess before I get into this, I should say spoilers. Maybe I'll just put it in the title of the video, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, I just kind of thought it was more of a darker season. You see Jack actually kill people. There's a lot more blood. I mean, I know there was tiny aspects of blood in the other Samurai Jack, but there's way more blood. You can tell that this is on a Toonami show, and you get a lot more of that uncut stuff when you go to Toonami. So I'm glad that they did that. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that Cartoon Network could actually bring back more shows and do that with some other shows as well, make it more darker, because if you're going to bring back old shows anyway, it's going to be an adult audience. They're no longer kids anymore. They've grown up as well, so you can actually do that, and I think Samurai Jack did a great job with that. And I'd like to see that be incorporated maybe with another show that's brought back. Who knows? Probably not going to happen, but that's just my idea. On to the last episode now of Samurai Jack, and Aku does die, and yes, we knew this was going to happen, and it was predictable, but I would say predictability is not a bad thing. Predictability can be a good thing, because it's better than going with something that's unpredictable and it turns out to be a horrible result. A story just needs to be good. Predictability does not matter. It doesn't matter if it's predictable or not. What matters is if it's good or not, and that's what we got here. I'd rather it be predictable and good than be unpredictable and horrible. And yes, Aku loses, and it kind of does give you the impression though that he might win, so I think they did a good job of kind of making us think that Aku would win. But I mean, come on, we knew he was going to lose, but still, great story, great ending. And the ending for this show also shows us a valuable lesson that just because you win doesn't mean you get everything you want, because Jack did not get Ashi in the end, and shows you that, hey, sometimes in life, even when you win, you lose. So, I mean, he beat Aku, but lost the love of his life. So, there that goes. Sometimes it happens. That's just life for you. So you get the happy ending, kinda, but you also get some of that darkness in there as well. It wasn't a full happy ending. So there you go. That pretty much covers up the whole season of Samurai Jack. I'm just going to get into Samurai Jack's character a little bit. I went through it in, I think, another video I have on this channel. But also, Samurai Jack is probably one of the nicest dudes on earth. But at the same time, he's also got this ego and cockiness to him. And it's been shown in the earlier episodes of Samurai Jack. Really, like I said, a nice guy, but when you bring out that warrior in him, it's very vicious and very unkind. Like, he will show you up if you challenge Samurai Jack. He is the type to really make you look foolish. He did that in, I think, another episode where it was this girl tried to gather a group of samurais and other assassins to try and kill him, and Samurai Jack just took him out ruthlessly. Didn't care how, they looked about it, especially with the girl, and she actually had a sad story of why she wanted to kill Jack, but it doesn't matter. That's that ruthless approach. I mean, Goku, he's got a nice approach as well, but at the end of the day, even Goku has a hard time killing people. I mean, Goku doesn't really want to kill people. Samurai Jack, once he flipped that switch in this last season, when he was battling the sisters of Aku, or the daughters of Aku, excuse me, not the sisters, daughters of Aku, just flipped that switch and it was over. I mean, he killed them ruthlessly and he pretty much didn't think about it that much. I mean, there's a little reflection about it, but he kind of pretty much moved on. So he really has that ruthless nature. So very kind and honorable person, but he also has this ego to him, and once you flip that switch, he goes into that warrior type of mindset, and there is no kindness to it. There's kindness when Goku goes into that ruthless mindset. He is willing, I mean, he even forgave Frieza, like I said. So other characters, like I said, they might have that kindness to them. Batman, some heroes, they got that kindness and stuff, even those really, really ruthless ones. But Samurai Jack, once he goes there is no turning back. And yeah, it's pretty much my last character analysis on him. The thing what I was gonna do is I was going to even take a drink to celebrate the last thing with it, but kind of got fucked up instead. So I was like, I don't think I need to take another drink while I'm watching this. I mean, of course I watched it sober too, but you know, I was like, I should celebrate and send Samurai Jack off, because it was a really great show. And people in the early 2000s, they had a lot of good shows. I mean, they stack up. I know some of the cartoons later on get messed up, but the early 2000s, they had their fair group of shows. I mean, they had great shows. I'm a 90s baby, but they had great shows. They stack up pretty well as well. So yeah, I guess, you know what? Maybe I should take a drink to celebrate Samurai Jack. Yeah. Well, we can all toast to Samurai Jack. If I drink here. Alright, here we go. Bottle again. Take a little sip. And to celebrate Samurai Jack, here's to great show. Great job. I enjoyed it. Like I said, hopefully we see something else brought back and maybe a darker approach. I'd love to see Batman the Animated Series back. I know that's not going to happen, but I would love to see that in a darker tone, because there was stuff that they couldn't do. But anyway, a toast to Samurai Jack and on to the future. Oh, and play that beat.